This week I saw a very interesting news article that reminded me of a story. And that news article is about 3 Iranian men that have been arrested on the suspicion of trying to sell 2 babies. And I have personally never met anyone selling a baby that came off with good intentions. And so I'm going to play devil's advocate right off the bat. Reading that article, those Iranian men, they claim that they assumed they were selling those babies into a higher social class than they were in, thinking they were doing them a favor. And that's really what I want to talk about. Assumptions. Assuming. Dictating what goes on in your life based on assumptions is about a flaw in any plan. And that's the big problem. That's what they did. They assumed. First off, who's to say that those babies didn't have some fucking infinity pool running off the back of their house, flowing straight into the Daste Kavir? No one knows. I don't know. You don't know. Those men don't know what type of amenities, what luxuries those babies had access to. And so I'm also going to get into some more moral points. First off, I've never met anyone selling a baby that had innocent intent. First off, I've never met anyone really selling a baby. People give babies up for adoption. That is the right thing to do. If you can't take care of a baby, adoption is a completely viable option. But people don't sell babies. You can't put a price tag on human life. We're invaluable. Who's to tell you what you are capable of and what you are able to attain? That just means to me that you can't really put a price tag on anyone's life. It doesn't make sense. And second, that's objectification to the highest extent. You can't sell people. It's not like you own them, especially when you're not their parents. The parents don't own them. They are the guardians. They protect them. Let them know what's right. But if you're some random guy trying to make $2,000 off a baby on the street, that is not a harmless intent. First, I'm going to poke a hole in their plan. How do you know that the person you're selling them to is of a higher social class if you're selling them for $2,000? Anyone that is motivated enough to acquire a baby can get $2,000. Anyone that is motivated enough. So that's the first major flaw. They assume that this person, for $2,000 is of a higher social class. It's completely wrong. The second thing is, this is just a horrible article. You can't sell people. And on the other hand, I've never met anyone on the market for a baby with truly benevolent intents. Who wants to buy a baby? Who wants to have a baby? Adopt a baby. And if you're not capable of adopting a baby, there's probably a good reason for it. Meaning that you have to resort to buying one. Buying one in the alleyways. I don't know the condition of these babies, but you want to bring a baby into this world through love, not through financial means. And really, I was just astonished that this type of thing's going on. So guys, what's up guys? Alright guys, I'm Chance. Everyone has a podcast, so guess it's my fucking turn. I got 3 fully loaded cabooses. Cheers. Let's get this bitch rolling. But yeah, $200,000 a year. Right? We know where he's coming from. Go to the beach. Big booty Latino. Illustrating what's wrong in our society. Authentic, handmade, original Chance Cablay. I want humanity to stay on Earth.
This is cheers.